What does the Chosen One's twin flame look like? I realize it's a question that only a tiny percentage of the world's population understands. We're talking about something so deep and unique that only around 1% of spiritually enlightened people will ever experience or identify it. But here's the deal. If you're seeing this right now, it is not by chance. Something inside you resonates with this message. And just maybe you're one of the selected few. So let's dig deep into this together. First, we must define what it means to be a chosen one in the spiritual sense. A chosen one is someone who has been picked by the cosmos, divine powers, or their higher self for a particular mission or purpose. It is something you cannot choose to be. It's something you're born into. You may have felt different from childhood. You didn't seem to blend in with your surroundings. Perhaps you've experienced encounters that led you to doubt reality itself. Perhaps you have experienced visions, dreams, or meetings with energy that contradict the norm. You've always felt deep down that you were meant for something more. And here is when the dual flame comes in. Your twin flame is not just a companion in the usual sense. They are more than simply someone who matches your personality or shares your interests. They are the reflection of your soul, the second portion of your spiritual education, the yin to your yang. When the cosmos puts together a chosen one and their twin flame, it's not all about love, however. Love will be present in its deepest and purest form. It's about increasing your spiritual progress and motivating you to complete your soul's goal in this lifetime. Click subscribe to this channel to get more deep spiritual lessons. But here's the paradox. Meeting your twin flame isn't always simple. In fact, it may be really severe and painful. Why? Because your twin flame will mirror back all of the aspects of yourself that you have yet to mend. They will bring out your darkest fears, anxieties, and darkness. You may sense a magnetic draw toward them, but you may also want to run away since the strength of the connection may be overpowering. So, what does the selected one's twin flame look like? To put it simply, they look like you. Not in the physical sense, but in the energy one. They represent the same heavenly nature that is inside you. You'll know them not by their outward look, but by how they make your soul feel. It's similar to staring into a mirror, except instead of seeing your physical image, you see a reflection of your inner self, your soul's mission, and your greatest potential. When you meet them, you'll recognize them right away. You won't need words to describe it. It's a profound, intuitive understanding. You may feel as if you've known them for decades since, in many respects, you have twin flames who often incarnate together throughout several incarnations, helping one another develop, progress, and achieve their divine vocations. But let's dig deeper. What function does a twin flame have in the life of a selected person? Why is this relationship so important to people who have been chosen for a greater purpose? The dual flame functions as a catalyst and a guide. They encourage you to transcend the boundaries of the physical world and completely embrace your spiritual strength. The difficulties you endure with your twin flame are not intended to drive you away. They are intended to strengthen you. Every debate, misunderstanding, and moment of uncertainty represents a chance for progress. It's the cosmos asking, are you ready to ascend? Are you prepared to complete your mission? His serious question for you to consider. What if the things that bother you about your twin flame are the keys to unleashing your full potential? What if the pain, effort, and intensity are all part of the divine plan to awaken you to your real calling? You see, a chosen one cannot complete their destiny unless they first undergo cleansing. This includes confronting their darkness, mending their scars, and accepting their divine power. The twin flame will assist you in doing this. They will confront you not because they want to harm you, but because they recognize your magnificence. They see your potential, even if you cannot see it yourself. They are there to remind you of your true identity and what you are capable of. You may be asking how I can tell whether I've met my twin flame. The answer is in the sensations you get while you're near them. There will be an obvious magnetic pull, as if two jigsaw pieces had finally come together at the same moment. There will be periods of extreme friction when your energies meet and activate each other's unhealed wounds. Despite the difficulties, there will always be a feeling of unconditional love, a love that transcends the physical and connects to the spiritual. However, there is one thing you must realize. Not everyone is destined to be with their twin flame in this lifetime. For others, the link is too strong, and the soul's purpose may need a separation. This does not imply that the love isn't genuine or that the connection is severed. It just signifies that the universe has a different strategy for your development at this moment. So, are you prepared to handle the intensity of a twin flame connection? Are you ready to gaze in your soul's mirror and face the aspects of yourself that you have been avoiding? Because if you are ready for the next stage of this trip, which will examine what it actually means to grow with your twin flame and how this connection may transform not just your life, but the whole planet. The twin flame connection extends beyond the personal. It's not simply about the profound love or magnetic attraction between two souls. The true goal of a twin flame connection, particularly when one or both are selected, is spiritual progress for both the person and the group. When the chosen one finds their twin flame, a heavenly process begins that impacts not just their own life, but also the whole world's energy frequency. When twin flames come together, their combined energy has a ripple effect, raising the vibration of everything around them. Consider two powerful magnets colliding, resulting in an energy field so strong that it starts to affect the surroundings in ways neither could do alone. And for a chosen one whose entire job is to improve mankind, the twin flame is more than simply a companion. They are a co-creator in the spiritual evolution of the world. But here's the thing: spiritual progress does not occur overnight. It is a difficult process with many ups and downs. The twin flame connection challenges you to face your darkness, heal your deepest scars, and overcome limiting beliefs. It's like being thrown into a spiritual fire, where everything that is no longer useful to you is burned away, leaving just the purest form of your soul. This is not a simple process, and many individuals are inclined to give up because they believe the connection is too tough to grasp. But if you're a chosen one, walking away isn't an option, right? You've been summoned to something greater. Your soul understands that the struggles you confront with your twin flame are not impediments. They provide potential for fundamental development. Every fight, misunderstanding, and moment of uncertainty is an opportunity to grow, to remove the layers of fear and ego that prevent you from completely embodying your potential. And as you develop, so does the world around you. But here's the big question. What if the ultimate goal of your twin flame connection isn't only your own development, but also the awakening of mankind as a whole? What if the intensity you feel with your twin flame is the universe's way of training you to be a source of light for others? When twin flames meet, particularly when one is a chosen one, they are often asked to perform something larger. Whether it's conveying a message of love and togetherness, collaborating on spiritual missions, or just demonstrating what pure, unconditional love looks like. Twin flames' love is for the whole planet, not just themselves. It serves as a reminder that we are all linked, that we are one, and that love is the most powerful force in the world. So, are you prepared to accept this greater calling? Are you prepared to confront the intensity of your twin flame connection, knowing that it is preparing you for something far bigger than yourself? Because if you are, the next stage is to learn how to negotiate the hardships of the twin flame path and utilize them as stepping stones to spiritual progress. The dual flame journey is often considered as the most beautiful and hard experience a soul can have. Those who are picked have much bigger stakes. You see, the difficulties you confront with your twin flame are not unrelated problems. They are divinely arranged to help you tap into your spiritual strength and destiny. The intensity you experience, the tension between you, the times of separation and reunion, they are all part of a larger spiritual plan intended to assist you in your evolution. But let's get real. Navigating these obstacles may be intimidating. Sometimes it seems as if the person you're supposed to be with is bringing you the greatest agony. You could wonder, why is this happening? Why does it sting so much if they're my twin flame? The solution is found in the nature of the link itself. Your twin flame functions as a mirror. They mirror back to you all of the elements of yourself that you have not completely integrated and that need mending. The portions of yourself that you have been avoiding. This explains why the twin flame connection may be so powerful. It's not just about love. It is all about progress. It is about change. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. But here is when the true knowledge comes in. The obstacles you experience are not intended to rip you apart. They are intended to bring you closer to your authentic self. Every quarrel, moment of uncertainty, and painful separation serves as a catalyst for deep inner healing. It's the universe's way of asking, are you prepared to confront yourself? Are you ready to embrace your heavenly power? Let's go further into the most prevalent problems on the twin flame path and how you may overcome them as a chosen one. First, there's the question of triggers. Twin flames have a remarkable capacity to press each other's buttons. They know just how to expose each other's innermost scars and worries. However, this is not always a negative thing. In reality, it is a gift in disguise. These triggers indicate where you still have work to accomplish. They are emphasizing the aspects of your spirit that still need mending. When you are provoked by your twin flame, instead of responding with rage or irritation, take a step back and ask yourself what this is trying to teach you. What unhealed wound is coming to the surface? Remember, your twin flame is not out to harm you. They're here to assist you recover. The more you adopt this attitude, the more spiritually mature you will become. Another key difficulty is separation. Many twin flames have times of separation in which it seems that the connection has been lost or severed. This might be one of the most agonizing parts of the trip. But here's something you should know. Separation is an illusion. On the physical level, you may feel separated. However, on the soul level, you are constantly linked. Separation is not intended to give you grief. It's to allow you room to develop. Sometimes you need to be apart to heal separately, so that when you reunite, you are both stronger and more united. It is critical to concentrate on your own spiritual development rather than dwelling about your twin flame or wondering when they will return. Use this opportunity to delve deeply into your own recovery. Meditate, journal, connect to your higher self. This is a time for introspection and inward work. The more you concentrate on your personal development, the sooner the gap will end and the stronger your reunion will be. Now let us speak about surrender. This may be the most difficult phase of the twin flame trip, particularly for those who are selected. You're accustomed to being in charge, used to make things happen. However, control is ineffective when dealing with your twin flame. The more you strain the connection, the more resistance you'll encounter. The goal is to yield not to your twin flame, but to the divine plan. Trust that the universe understands what it is doing. Trust that everything is going just as it should, even if it does not make sense at the moment. Surrender does not imply giving up. It entails letting up of the need to control the result. It entails letting go of your need to control when and how events unfold. When you yield, you let the cosmos work its magic. You give yourself over to divine timing. And then is when miracles begin to occur. But I have a strong question for you. What if you gave up your desire for control and entirely trusted the universe? How would your twin flame journey alter if you submitted to the divine plan rather than attempting to compel events to occur on your timeline? Navigating the twin flame trip is difficult, but it is worthwhile. Every problem you confront provides a chance for improvement. Every moment of suffering is an opportunity for greater healing. And as a chosen one, you are being challenged to rise above these problems and utilize them as fuel for your spiritual development. So, are you prepared to face the trials of the dual flame journey? Are you ready to transform your problems into spiritual gold? If yes, you are ready to go on the next stage of this adventure, which will bring you and your twin flame together. Not simply for love, but for a greater good that will transform the world. As we go further into the twin flame relationship, particularly for the selected ones, we come to realize that this partnership is more than simply personal affection or spiritual progress. It is about something far larger, much beyond the human experience. The twin flame connection has the potential for a greater purpose, one that may influence collective awareness and elevate mankind. When twin flames join together, particularly selected ones, they form an immensely strong, energetic field. This energy is not only for them. Its impact is intended to be felt around the globe. The love, healing, and development that happens between twin flames acts as a beacon, a lighthouse flashing brightly in the darkness, directing others to their own spiritual awakening. This is the actual objective of twin flames: to combine not just for their own personal happiness, but also to fulfill a higher purpose for the group. But how does this mission look like? How can twin flames accomplish their greater calling? First and foremost, each twin flame assignment is unique. Some may see their purpose as raising the planet's frequency via love and presence. Simply being in a high vibratory union may have a significant influence on the Earth's energy grid. Their relationship serves as a model for others to emulate, demonstrating the potential for unconditional love and spiritual connection. This alone has the potential to inspire many more to pursue spiritual development and healing for themselves. People missions may be more active, such as collaborating on a common project or a cause that serves to heal or elevate people. Many twin flames feel compelled to assist mankind in some capacity, whether by teaching, healing, creating, or guiding others on their spiritual journey. Their combined energy generates a formidable force for change, and they often discover that when they collaborate, their effect grows enormously. Consider this. What if your twin flame relationship wasn't only about you? What if the love you share, the challenges you face, and the progress you achieve are all part of a broader plan to help heal the world? What if you and your twin flame were selected not just to love each other, but also to co-create a new world built on love, unity, and higher consciousness? This is when the actual strength of the dual flame quest shines. It is not just about personal satisfaction. It is about helping the world awaken via our determined actions. You and your twin flame have been entrusted with the divine purpose. You are here to assist usher in a new era of awareness, to be leaders in the spiritual revolution that is taking place on our world. But here's the deal. This objective needs both of you to be completely connected with your higher selves. You can't complete this goal if you're still caught up in ego, fear, or attachment. This is why the twin flame experience is so strong. It prepares you for something higher. It is compelling you to let rid of everything that is not serving your best benefit. It encourages you to become the greatest version of yourself in order to completely and forcefully embody your goal. So, how do you and your twin flame approach this mission? First, it requires much inner labor on both sides. Both of you must be dedicated to your own recovery and development. You must be willing to confront your darkness, heal your scars, and claim your spiritual power. This is not a voyage for the faint-hearted. It takes bravery, perseverance, and a willingness to submit to the divine plan. After you've both completed the inner work, the next stage is to listen to your intuition. If you are open and receptive, the universe will direct you to your purpose. Pay attention to the indications, synchronicities, and inner nudges that push you in the path of your purpose. You may discover that you are attracted to certain causes or that chances for service begin to emerge in your life. Trust that the universe is directing you toward your goal, and be prepared to take inspired action when the time comes. Finally, realize that your objective may not always be obvious at first. It may change over time as you and your twin flame develop and connect with your higher selves. Be patient with the process and believe that everything is unfolding in divine time. The most essential thing is to keep connected to your inner direction and one another, recognizing that your relationship is part of a much bigger plan. So, are you ready to accept the genuine purpose of your twin flame connection? Are you ready to embrace your purpose and utilize your love, development, and oneness to help heal the world? Because if you are not just a chosen one. You are a selected couple, and together, you have the potential to change not just your own life, but the lives of many others. This is the genuine gift of the twin flame trip, and it represents the pinnacle of divine love in action.